Hey there folks, Reza-Kaze here, and I have a quick sort of Battlefield 3 video for you. I say quick because normally they're in the 20 plus minutes, and this one the game only comes in around 14 or so. With a little Easter egg clip at the end, which I'm sure you already seen and heard, but I'm gonna throw it in there anyway. So first, before I get into what I'm going to talk about, just briefly talk about this gameplay. This is very, very recent gameplay. Rush. I was trying to get Rush back in, trying to make it fair since they fixed the gunship for both the attack and defense side. And it's still not really fair. Especially in this playlist. It goes between Conquest and Rush. And the Rush defense is still not fair. With the gunship on the attacking side, it's really, really difficult to defend. When I fully tested this by making 2 rounds apiece to guarantee that my team gets the defense side, we played, I think, 6 total Rush games. Yeah, 6 total Rush games. Attack and then defend. We won. My team won each time we attacked. The first time we defended, we got it down pretty low on the last few sites, but we still ended up losing. But the last 2 Rush games that we actually played, we ended up winning. One was on Albor's Mountains, I believe, and the other was on Death Valley. Death Valley was really freaking close too. We ended up saving it at the last second. I don't think my recorder was working for some reason. A couple of my games got cut off at the end. I don't fucking know why. So, this is actually Attack Rush with GZ and iBone. And iBone, I would like to apologize. The first video that we had of the night that I recorded, I caught the end of your C4 montage effort, and I didn't get any of your kills. What happened was we were on Albor's Mountains, and he was on top of the dome tower. This was team deathmatch. He was on top of the dome tower, the catwalk, and he had C4 on the stairs. And the dude walked up and he triggered it and go boom. So he tried to run up there again, and he did it twice. He did it 4 times and still could not understand that there was C4 on those stairs. That's when I started recording. That's when I started getting headshots with my JNG, and he finally quit. So I'm sorry, Bone, but that was very epic. I let the YouTube world know. So basically, Rush is going to be no more in my playlist. I think maybe a month down the line, I'm going to expand my playlists, which is going to have not only Armored Kill, but also Back to Karkin and BF3 maps. And those will have Rush, because those are actually fair. Those don't have the gunship. That was a bad revive. I get on everyone about doing stupid revives. I thought he kept running. I wonder if it's just me, or is it fucking video laggy? Anyways, the real reason why I wanted to talk to you guys today. I'm really asking for a favor right now. It's not like a huge favor, but I just wanted to talk about the progression of commentaries. If you follow any of the big named commentators from when video game recording and commentating really first started, because first originally it was just commentating. Not even commentating, just getting gameplay up. And then it escalated into giving some commentary, giving some tips and tricks, Easter eggs, stuff like that. And, you know, that's when the whole video game YouTube thing really took off, I believe. And you can debate me on this, but it definitely came around Modern Warfare 2. I feel that a lot of the commentators, maybe I just wasn't looking at it, looking that hard, but I feel that's when it really took off. Got that, real hitch in the step of the, like, machinima worlds. So I really think Modern Warfare 2, hate to say it, was, like, the benchmark for video game commentators to come about. And if you watched any, like, the big name guys, Guy Who Camps, Only Use Me Blade, Hutch, CNanners, people like that, they really started talking about their gameplay. What they were doing, why they did this, stuff like that. Then it escalated into eventually, them doing kind of like breakdowns. I think Only Use Me Blade did that more with like search and destroy clutch breakdowns of how he did a 5-on-1, 4-on-1, 6-on-1 at times breakdown to win, and also it escalated into a sort of not really talking about the game. Like, they mentioned the game, they mentioned some cool stuff that was happening in the game, in the match, and they just talked about, whatever was going on. And I saved that MCOM, fuck yeah. So, yeah, whatever really was going on at the time with them. Personal stuff, other video game stuff, games that was coming out, stuff that interested them. And then it finally escalated to really what it is today, which is mentioning the game at first, couple things about the game, and then just really talking about whatever's on their mind. Which is really weird to think that video game commentating stepped up to that. You wouldn't think that it would, you don't think people would really want to come on and hear someone talk about other commentators or stuff that's going on in their life, but they do. I really don't think people continuously watch these video game commentators just for the 100% gameplay. I really don't think that's the case. It's their interesting commentaries that keep the viewers coming back. Viewers like you. Thank you. Little PBS moment there. It jumped in my head. But not too long ago, I was actually looking at my sort of progression. And not only with what I'm talking about, but my quality of gameplay, my style of gameplay, coming from Call of Duty to Battlefield, and just like the overall way of playing. How I go about taking one or two enemies down, how I go about getting from point A to point B, taking domination points, focusing on teamwork and team deathmatch, that sort of stuff. And it's just a wonder how I got there. So, if you're watching this right away, as soon as I upload it, you're not going to be able to help exactly in the way I want or would like to. But because what I usually do, if you haven't noticed it by now, I'll go to work, and right before I go to work in the morning, like early morning, like 2 a.m. local time, I'll upload it before I go to work, and then it will finish like uploading, processing, and rendering while I'm at work. And when I get home, I'll throw on the annotations on the screen. Oh yeah, I forgot about that, the description. So maybe, the annotations on the screen won't be working, but the stuff in the description link, in the description, will actually be there. And it's going to be I think I'm going to do 3 videos. Haven't exactly looked at which videos I want to be doing, so let's just take a quick look. But anyway, there's going to be 3, I'm really thinking 3 videos of mine to really sort of bring out what I've really been doing this entire time, and sort of just the word for it? My progression. Let's take a look at my progression, basically. So, what is going to be in the description? Fucking YouTube's not working now. Stupid asshole. No, stupid asshole. The first video you see is my very, very first commentary, which I believe was called, Beastiness is not only to the boys. It was a, Black Ops 2 game on Summit, and I think I went like 40-1. I'm pretty sure it was like 40-1 game. And that, I know, had its problems, and I already improved from that because I had to redo the render like halfway through or something like that. Something wasn't working out right, so I had to redo my render, and it ended up like I lowered the game audio so you can actually hear me, but then the actual game audio the second time went back to normal, so you can barely hear me talking. So you'll see that. You will see, so that will be in there. That will be my very first commentary. The second video I'm gonna have in there, I'm just going through my list real quick, and it's going to be, what the hell is it? My first Moab. I'm going to Modern Warfare 3. Basically my first commentary coming back from a long break. So you'll see that. I think I'll throw in my first Battlefield 3 commentary. And then I think I'll throw in another one. So I guess I'll have 4 videos. It will be one of my other past Battlefield 3 videos. So, you know, all I ask, you don't even have to, well, I would like you to watch the whole thing. And this isn't for views, as if you don't already know, I don't have monetization. I'm not going to get money for you going back and watching my videos. So you don't have to worry about that. I'm not trying to drive up the cost of my shit. I don't get anything. This is just to help me improve, because everyone's looking to improve in the commentating business if you are doing that. So, you know, take a look, just like the progression, how I started, when I started to get in the swing of things. Now, the videos that I mentioned might not actually be there. I might take one out or add one in. I'll just have to look at the video, see which one's better, and put the links in the description. But see how I started, see how I was doing once I started to get the hang of things. Then do a whole shift over into Battlefield, and then one of my more recent commentaries. See how I do. You know, give me an honest opinion. Constructive criticism is what I have. Don't tell me you suck. Don't do this. Well, what the fuck you want me to do? You know, be constructive with your criticism. That's the best thing I can ask for. I mean, I do it. Increase lighting. Focus in on this maybe a little bit more. People will be more interested. I like giving constructive criticism because do unto others what you want done unto you, that sort of thing. So take a look at the videos, listen to what I'm saying. Not necessarily the gameplay quality, stuff like that, but how I'm talking, progressing, all that other stuff. See how I'm doing, and let me know. Is there some other stuff you like to hear me talk about? Other stuff that you don't want to hear me talk about that I mentioned in my videos before? Sometimes I get to the personal stuff. Sometimes I ignore it. Do you prefer that? Do you not? No, let me know what you guys want to hear and how I'm doing. That's basically what I'm looking for from this video, is let me know how I'm doing. So this video is coming up to about an end pretty soon. So I'm just going to quickly talk about the rest of the game here. We crushed. Now, I'm sitting here. The only reason why I'm sitting here is because I'm waiting for one of my teammates to spawn on me, so I'm not going out there alone. But this game was the true essence of not only teamwork, but squad work. there's very, very few times that I ended up seeing everyone in my squad up on top. And really has nothing to do with kills, but rather playing the objective. PTFO. So, I like to thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you in advance for helping me out with this video progression and commentary progression. Thank you guys so very much, and I'm going to leave you with the Mirror's Edge Easter egg in Battlefield 3. Peace out, see you next time.